Good morning and welcome to Huia Pool for this second of two matches here in the Suzuki National Water Polo. For the women's section, it's the Hutt women taking on the North Harbour women. Last night these two teams played at 6 o'clock and North Harbour prevailed in that game 23 points to 8. It was quite close in the joining me in co-commentary. He joined us for the men's game last night here on Huddy Sports. Sam Taylor, your thoughts on this game this morning? A bit bright and early, isn't it? 8:30 in the morning?
Yes. Was hard for me to get out of bed, but should be another interesting game. I'd say close first quarter would be hoping, and hopefully another.
A short turnaround. Only played at 6 o'clock last night, and they had to get out of the bed at the crack of dawn this morning on a Sunday too. No such thing as a lazy Sunday for these water polo players, as our referees for the. And it's going to be North Harbour that win the swim off through Huia. He's in the New Zealand women's team. They came. And a good wrestle from the ball, and the double-fisted thumbs up from Corey Williams means that it's going to be a toss, decided when they can't.
It's a little bit of a cheat for a referee if can't decide who you think deserves a foul or who put the ball under first. Or neutral throw.
Neutral throw, and also we have a bit of a clock dilemma here at the moment as we have a bit of time. Board, it looks like that has been adjusted, so play is back underway. Down onto the deep wing with Jamie Graham, and they have early exclusion. Who has been excluded, but you did get a bit like the men's game last night. Sam, another wasted 6-on-5 opportunity for the women's team.
Yeah, if you're watching the game last night, first 6-on-5 attempt, it was a passed over and a shot straight away and a block.
Wow, and we're not sure what happened there, but it was Benny Catlin that has the morning 1-0 to North Harbour, and it looks like she did the number on the Hutt defender. Bridie Pye wearing her mother Linda is the manager of the team. Acting principal at Taita College at the moment is Linda Pye, and the Pye family well and truly associated with the Hutt Club in the Hutt Valley. Of course, Adam, Ben, Brooke, Ashley, Ben and Adam, of course, even Bridie, I think too, have represented New Zealand. Good shot here from Bridie Pye as we talk about the family, and that's a nice slot into the top right.
Kept moving the ball around. Bridie slotted in nicely.
Just had a little issue with our own clock here. As it's minutes in the first quarter. Although it's probably 6 minutes, end up being like 12 since there's a stop clock affair. Foul down there on the who also was part of that New Zealand women's team last weekend. Pole comes into hole. It looked to twist around. That's good defending there by Jamie Graham. And Thompson, who's the assistant coach of the New Zealand women's team. She's a Sacred Heart old girl. She was part of a legacy there in the 90s and the 2000s where Sacred water polo in New Zealand. And when they had schoolgirls here at this pool, Sam, they used to pack it out. There used to be Pekka Nielsen with the Samoan. Those were the glory days of Sacred Heart water polo. Ball comes in down into Evie Mills. She goes for the lob shot, and it hasn't crossed the line. It's just the goal. Ball comes again to hole, and that's just got to be a foul. Ball comes out to Grace Chiraki. And good defending again that time by Jamie Graham, and covering back was Bridie Pye. So with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Scores are locked up, 1-1. This is probably a better start by the Hutt women. They did lose last night, 23 points to 8. It was quite close in the first quarter, and then just fizzled away towards the end. The officials, and not happy there was Claudia Morgan. Foul down that, yeah, it's a new shot clock as well. I think that is correct, Sam. Change of possession, maybe?
Not sure on that one if it should have been or not.
Oh, it favours the Hutt women at the moment as they have the advantage with another set play that comes down the pass. Position of Alex Edwards, so North Harbour back on attack again. By Darcy Spark. And a good goal there, Sam.
Yeah, not much Bridie could have done there. If she put her hands down, she would have been excluded. Didn't want to take the exclusion this early in the game. And Darcy did well to finish that off.
So 2-1 is the score. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Some running repairs in the cap department for some of the Hutt women. It's quite a feisty game, this one. And here comes the counter-attack down this left-hand side of Huia Pool. And they've got numbers here. And good cover there by Evie Mills, the foul, and Sarah Stewart. Out to Sammy Bentley. She'll be fouled roughly 9 metres away from the goal. Into hands off Ava Cooper. Takes it through, and Darcy Spark, well, that's good, clever play. It was a nice flat pass, and it was a good off-the-hand shot there.
Another good finish there by Darcy Sparks. Yeah, North Harbour had 3 up on that right-hand side before that, and Hutt did well to stop the counter-attack, but good finish in the end.
Fouled at the top. Simpson, so she's going to have to tie it up and swim it in. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And a bit of confusion of where the ball is. 3 seconds remaining. The shot may come. Here it goes. And that's a nice lob shot into the top left-hand corner there, Sam. That's good work under real pressure there, the Hutt woman.
Seems to be a bit of art with able to beautifully time the power to go into that top corner.
So North Harbour with the ball on attack. Comes down to the mushroom. Here's the turn from Chelsea Geary. And that's a pretty easy goal for Chelsea Geary. 4-2 the score. And she just did enough. She managed to turn around her defender and get her caught out. Big aggressive hit that time. A foul for Rebecca Sleeth. Before Una Dennehy. Sent to the exclusion box for 20 seconds. The shot comes, but another exclusion. And so Sammy Bentley has been sent to the exclusion box, and it's a timeout for the Hutt woman. So, 6 on.
Yeah, but it will only be 6 on 4 for 5 to 10 seconds maybe, depending on when the exclusion was, and then they have another 10 to 15 seconds of pass off, slide in, quick shot here, or maybe something off the post.
So they have 2 timeouts a game. Vital that they use them at the right time. This is quite important early on in this game. 4-2 is the score. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. So here we go. They're set up for the wing, and that's an excellent goal that time for Eddie Callahan. And it's a 1 point ball game, 4-3, and that was exclusion period there for the Hutt woman.
Yeah, definitely a good use of the timeout on that one.
So Dennehy back in. Stewart. North Harbour looking to use their physicality here. Here go Chelsea Geary again, looking to turn their play and drive through. And the ball comes into Annabelle Norris with her first goal. And she turned around Evie Mills pretty comfortably there, Sam.
Well worked. Came over the legs and put it slotted in the corner.
So a high scoring. Warming up into this game. 5 seconds left on the shot clock and not in a shooting position there for Bridget Simpson. Jumps it into the corner to allow her team to swim back on defence, but there is a break up here for North Harbour. Sarah Stewart has front water, shoots, and it's in. And just that time there, she managed to exploit down this right-hand side here, Sam, and use the front water to her advantage.
Yeah, I'm sure Hutt won't be too happy with that, considering the ball on that one, and North Harbour still managed to outpace them up the pool.
So Brady Pye. Ball comes down and unsuccessful that time. Ooh, and that shot has drifted. Excuse me, it's a bit early in the morning, but croaky still. And that's drifted away to the right-hand side. Here's the ball. Comes back out to the top two, Sarah Stewart. She passes into centre forward, and this is danger time for the Hutt, but they've crashed back well. Work there by Evie Mills with 30 seconds remaining. The score is 6-3. And potentially the last. The drive comes through. Is it going to be enough? 5 seconds. Is the ball there available for potential penalty, but to no avail. Ooh, and that just narrowly missed the left-hand post. And at the end of the first quarter, Sam, 6-3 to North Harbour.
That was a good shot from the North. Good start from North Harbour again. Hutt just not quite there on attack, and then North Harbour clearly the fitter team. And I think that will be probably the biggest aspect to going further into this game.
It's the end of the first quarter, 6-3 to North Harbour.
And we are back underway for the second quarter. North Harbour winning that swim off. Good defence from Hutt managing to steal that ball. Heidi Callaghan holding the North Harbour player back as she tried to steal the ball off her. It's
Well, North Harbour getting the scoring early underway in the second quarter. Ava Cooper with her first goal. Apologies, we forgot to turn that sorted now. So not only do you just have to put up hearing with us, you can probably hear the atmosphere now. So 7-3 is the score. Probably not what the start the doctor ordered for the Hutt woman.
a little bit,
oh,
Brad,
good.
But glad to have you back in the commentary.
So good turnover for North Harbour and a decision here for Evie Mills, the Hutt defender. What's she got to do? And, well, that's a pretty good donut there from Grace Tuaki. And they extend their lead out to... It's looking a bit not happy here for the Hutt woman early on in the second quarter.
Hutt deciding to leave her and let her shoot, and she's
So the shot adrift there. Counter attack. And they've got a good situation here with a lot of front water in front of them. And this could be another impending shot coming here. Plenty of time and space. And that one, well,
yeah, another close one, but can't get every lob shot in.
Jamie Graham being pushed back over halfway, having to then protect the ball as Bridie Pye. Passes it down to Evie Mills. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And it's been well blocked there by Alex Irvine and cap number 13. Oh, sorry, Ashley Martin-Hill. Shot, oh, it's just the bottom left-hand bar, so no score there for North Harbour. Graham passes the ball down the right-hand side to Poppy Limp. 8 seconds, and North Harbour's defence is doing very well here. They're really nullifying the remaining time that Hutt have on their shot clock possession. Evie Mills, Sam, had to take that shot.
Yeah, it seems to be Hutt's only play at the moment. Getting very high press from North Harbour. Pass it down to Evie. And unsuccessful shot.
Sarah Stewart, ball's in the hands of Ava Cooper. She passes down to the deep wing. Oh, there's a possibility for the ball going to the post up, but not to be. The shot comes. Unfortunately, Cooper's shot has drifted just short here at Huia Pool in this Suzuki National League match. Of course, the women's grade actually started earlier than the men's. And of course, the Hutt women have already played 5 games. They're yet to record a win, Sam. They've played Seawolf and Maris twice, and they've lost. Last night they lost to North Harbour, 23 points to 8. So it's been a tough season for the Hutt women so far, but it's a really young team, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always a tough start losing. Hopefully years to come will be a bit better.
Well, that would have been a great goal. It was a good pass down to Darcy Spark, but she just fell onto her back when she went to receipt. Wasn't there. Here comes the drive through by the Hutt woman. The shot from Evie Mills. Oh, that is just unlucky. It hit that left-hand post and bounced out, which looks certain to be a vital goal there for the Hutt woman to narrow. That time it was Benny Catlin that was caught by the raff of Corey Williams, who found her pulling above the water. And yet again, that shot clock for the Hutt woman continues to just evaporate quickly.
Yeah, it's the high press of the North Harbour. It's just suffocating the Hutt heat right now.
Blocked there by Irving, but the follow-up by Darcy Spark was successful, and that extends the lead for North Harbour 9-3.
Yeah, good backing up by North Harbour.
Well, it was a late night last night, and Sam's still trying to wake up, I think, by the croakiness of his voice. So I have to invest in some.
To have even coffee, Brad. I was rushing out the door.
So Brody Pye with the ball finds Evie Mills. These two are sort of the linchpins for the women's team. And good crashing defence there by North Harbour, and the counter-attack is underway. Ball has been passed down to Sammy. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's another offensive turnover against North Harbour. Coach Richard Claridge won't be happy with that, Sam. You know, giving away, you know, an offensive turnover in a dominant position.
Yeah, it's for Tog holding that one, and just the defender managed to.
So yet again, the high court press is working well here, and it's another offensive turnover, this time against the Hutt woman. Minute 14 left in the second. And so North Harbour back on attack again. Chelsea Geary is posting up on that left-hand side post. And now the other post up comes. Geary looks to turn, but it's another offensive turnover. She was caught grabbing the shoulder, Corey Williams has said. So pass comes down to the deep wing. And Molly Altu looks and surveys. Passes the ball in, but the crane, it was eaten up well by Martin Hill. Now, 18 seconds left, the last attacking opportunity for North Harbour in the second quarter. Comes down to the deep wing, Annabelle Norris. Foul has come. 5 seconds left. One last attacking opportunity. It bounces out. Chelsea Geary chases up after it. Back. Of the second quarter, I mean. 9-3 to North Harbour, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, it's lucky not to be 10-3 or more, especially on that last one. Hutt Heat were there were so many of them there. Managed to save it.
So half-time here at Huia Pool. We'll be back in a few minutes. So you can just see that label. Okay? All good. Welcome back to Huia Pool for the start of the third quarter. 6-3 at the end of the first quarter. And North Harbour, Sam, definitely the more dominant team in the second quarter, but gave away a lot of offensive turnovers.
Harbour were given away.
So swung off one by Evie Mills. And so the Hutt women have their first attacking opportunity of the quarter. Foul down on the deep wing. Seconds remaining. And the shot must come now. Fortunately, that was eaten up very well by Alicia Win.
Both teams have changed their goalkeepers at the halftime break.
Yep, both of them wearing cap number 1. Jackie Lawrence and Alicia Winstanley, new goalkeepers for both sides. Ball comes into the centre forward position, and that is going to be Jamie Graham sent to the exclusion box at a 6-on-5 opportunity here for Una Dennehy. 4 seconds left. Here comes the shot, and Una Dennehy has the first score of the third quarter, 10-3, and a good 6-on-5 there for North Harbour, Sam.
Well worked for the whole period, and goalie got a hand.
Alongside Jamie Graham. This high court press is working very well here for North Harbour, and it helps a lot more, particularly when you have the counter-attack as well. Here they go, the Hutt woman, and they in themselves a 5-metre. That's excellent work there by Alex Edwards, as she managed to turn around her defender and got front water, and the North Harbour defender had no choice but to. The shot from Bridie Pye is successful. She has her second of the morning, and 10-4 is the score, Sam.
That was actually a well-worked penalty from the, with North Harbour's high press. There's the opportunity with the centre forward sitting on 6 metres to get the ball straight in front of her. With
So the ball being taken in by Grace Tuaki. She shoots, but it is drifted away to the right-hand side of the post. So the Hutt woman defending a lot better there that time. Ball comes into the centre forward, Bridie Pye, the exclusion box. So 6-on-5 here for the Hutt Heat, and the pass goes astray. Those are vital seconds on a 6-on-5. You can't afford to lose. 6 seconds remaining. The shot must come from the steep wing. Oh, it's bounced in. Is it going to ricochet off? And it's going to be a goal for Eddie Callaghan, her second. Sam?
very fortunate, bounced the ball off the post. Potentially a great pass from the Hutt Heat player across the goal.
Yeah, so at this stage, the third quarter, it's 2-1. Dennehy passes the ball off to Darcy Spark. And North Harbour, the Hutt woman, but that's a good drive, and that's going to be an easy 5 metre for Una Dennehy, and that was a good drive through, and it caught Eddie Callaghan and Alex Edwards off guard.
Just pulled back a bit there and couldn't get the shot off.
Grace Chiraki to take the shot and is successful. She gets her second of the morning, and it's 11-5 to North Harbour. Minutes of the stop clock remaining in the third quarter. So it was the third quarter yesterday that North Harbour ran away with and ended up blowing out the scoreline, which resulted in a 23 points to 8 win for North Harbour over the Hutt woman. The Hutt woman putting up a good, decent fight, but ball under. Good defending there by Darcy Spark and a counter. Jackie Lawrence. Good work there by the goalkeeper. But it was a shot at goal, so it's going to be a new attacking shot clock for North Harbour. Right-hand corner, easy as you like, Sam.
That was great shot there from Gary. It's almost like a Jonas shot from yesterday. It was just beautiful off the hand, straight in that top corner.
Yes, well, Jonas Crivella in the men's game, scoring 7 goals, his brother Mathai. So it's definitely a high-scoring weekend of water polo here in the Hutt Valley. An exclusion on Benny Catlin. So opportunity. Just got to get these passes right. They've actually converted pretty well with them, Sam. This morning they've had only a handful of them, but their conversion rates. But not to be that time.
It's just because you said something, Brad.
Well, the two number 2s are just having a bit of a dispute in the middle of the pool. That is James exclusion box. So it's going to be for both teams 5 players in the pool for the next period of play.
Yeah, I saw that. Easiest call was just to kick both of them out.
Exactly. Chelsea Giroux fouled at the top position. Pass comes back out to Aki, and it's going to be another exclusion. That was a heavy foul by Rebecca Sleef, and it results in a 6-on-5 for North Harbour. It's a bit like those rules they tried to trial up about nearly a decade ago with water polo.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
Well, it's sort of out the centre forward position, really, and it turned the game into a swimming match.
Yeah, it was all about trying to see more goals, but centre forward's where you get the best act.
Part of the game I never liked going into. It's the centre forward position, let alone having to defend it. A shot from Evie Mills hits the crossbar and is unsuccessful. Roughly 2.5 minutes left on the clock. 12-5 is the score to North Harbour women, and they've got a counter-attack on here now. And that's a good shot by Sarah Stewart, her second of the morning. And that extends the lead out to 13-5.
Bar in on that one. Great goal.
So, reminder folks, in 50 minutes time at 10 o'clock is the men's game. Same 2 teams, Heat and the here this weekend. And that time Benny Catlin has been excluded for flicking the ball away after the foul.
Yeah, she was not happy again, being excluded for the second time.
There by Sarah Stewart, stealing the ball off Callahan. But unfortunately the pass was too high. She has been fouled. And the shot clock has expired. So that goal will not count as the shot went after the hooter went.
It's a fine line sometimes with the...
And there was a North Harbour goal that was disallowed because the hooter had already gone. And yes, you're right, Sam, it is a fine line sometimes. And that one was pretty clear cut, but that one last night, the men on the money, and so was that shot too. And Darcy Spark is starting to dominate proceedings here this morning. She scores her 4th goal to make it 14-5 with 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter.
That might have been the easiest of the lot for a goalie couldn't get across.
So, Righty Pie, right on halfway as this high press again comes into effect by the North Harbour. Well, the whole pass was too far away from the centre forward player for any sort of foul to be committed. So, play on was the call. Eddie Callahan. So North Harbour enjoying another 6-on-5 opportunity. Shot comes to make that 15-5.
And North Harbour are doing well on those rebounds. Be almost like basketball. Good for them.
So last attacking opportunity for the Hutt women in the quarter. As the fitness and fatigue starts to set in. Shot comes, and it's gone over the top. There should roughly still be about a second left, but the officials are, well, not to be. So at the end of the third quarter, it's 15-5 to North Harbour, and they're starting to run away with it now, Sam.
It was a better start to this third quarter from the Hutt Heat. They were leading the quarter score for a little bit there, but North Harbour coming back in that second half, and yeah, we started to see them take it away a little bit, and hopefully a Hutt Heat can.
So quarter break, and with one to go, it's 15-5 to North Harbour. We'll be back in a few minutes. For the final quarter in this second game of the women's weekend, North Harbour and the Hutt women, it is 15 points to 5. Pretty well, 2 quick goals, but North Harbour ran away with 6 unanswered goals in that third quarter. The swim off this time, Sarah Stewart, so 3 from 4. The swim offs for North Harbour this morning. Ball with Ava Cooper. Passes down to Sammy Ben. That time the pass went away from Ware. She's going to have to have the ball down on the deep wing. It comes into the centre forward position, but they crash well on Annabelle Norris to the Hutt woman.
Well, Simpson's managed to keep her hands up and not get excluded there.
The high court press working well, and it's Poppy Lim who's had to turn and try and swim down the pool, but there's only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, so she's going to have to give this to Bridie Pye, who's going to have to try and get a foul, and with 1 second left, the shot will come. But no, she doesn't. She decides to dump it. She's realised that North Harbour might have a bit of an advantage countering up the pool, so centre forward position, ball's loose, good crashing defence there, and looked like Sinead Simpson received a bit of a the other way, Sam.
Yeah, I wasn't happy there that she didn't receive the penalty.
Righty Pike passes it in. That's a good foul there that time by Bentley on Evie Mills. She plays the ball. Picks it up to the top to Jamie Graham. 3 seconds. Shot comes off it. The dump it in the corner as that has resulted in a goal. The third for Sarah Stewart, Sam.
Yeah, it's just a nice shot from Graham from Hutt, but it's another counter-attacking goal for North Harbour.
So, score extends out to 16-5. Graham has been fouled with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Pokes it into the centre forward, which Richard is playing. Frustrations from the crowd pleading for an exclusion, but the referees have said play on.
Couldn't quite deliver the pass that time, and he ended up with the ball.
So Edwards, who's going to be fouled roughly outside the 5. Looks and, well, got herself into a bit of a pickle there. Really no one there to pass to, and the 2 North Harbour defenders crashed on her and resulted in a turnover. Less than 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 16-5 is the score. It was 23 points to 8 last night, exclusion, and that is going to be Annabelle Norris that's going to be sent to the exclusion box. So a 6-on-5 here for the Hutt woman. The shot comes, but that was unfortunately hit the hand of Sarah Stewart, so the shot was unsuccessful.
Possibly not the right shot opportunity.
Cross swing. And Huia's shot was just eaten up there at time by Jackie Lorenz, so would have been a pretty good goal. One of those ones from other. Sometimes they call what they yell out weak on the benches sometimes, don't they, Sam?
They do. It's always wonder that, and it's the weak side.
Sarah Stewart with the ball. And it's another exclusion for North Harbour. And that is Annabelle Norris again, and she has been fouled out of the game. Up the top, Mills shot. Just had too much on it. Just needed to flick the wrist more, Sam. And that would have gone into the corner, but it's bounced away, and they get a new back to a full complement of players very soon, North Harbour. And I think the table is going to have a... And I think we didn't see the flag being raised for the player to return.
I think it potentially might be a couple issues of player not being waved in, and maybe the shot.
So we're just having a bit of a readjusting of the clock. I think they actually got a whole new shot clock instead of the reduced one.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a collects the ball again, but because they're attacking, it's only a 20-second reset instead of 30-second reset.
Well, the blue flag has been raised, and North Harbour are back to full. The error has been adjusted, and so ball comes in, but a good crashing defence by North Harbour. But Hutt nearly managed to get the ball back, but to no avail. Opportunity, less than 3 minutes to go. Ball down on the deep wing. And it's the backhand shot was unsuccessful that time, so at the moment it's only been the one goal.
as well.
And that's an exclusion. Evie Mills did well there to turn Ava Cooper, resulting in Ava Cooper being sent to the exclusion box. So another 6-on-5 here for inside the pool. Sam Hutt has had a hell of a lot of exclusion opportunities. The shot comes from Bridie Pye. Unfortunately, it was actually a timeout. Richard Claridge, the coach for North Harbour, has called a timeout.
Yeah, that conversion rate we were talking about earlier. North Harbour's defence has come up trumps.
Yeah, it certainly has, and unfortunately, that, but like the men's team last night, the Hutt women need to probably address that conversion rate. It started off well, particularly in the last 2 quarters. It hasn't gone too well for them. What do you think North Harbour might be planning?
Slow it down. Minute 44 to go. They've already got an 11-goal lead. They might call their own set play. Just leave it up to the women to make their own mind up.
So the timeout period has come to an end. Here's the ball. It comes down to Stewart. She takes it in, but it's deflected off. And so, well...
Never want to do that.
Foul comes down. Bridie Pye passes out to... And that's a good goal. Alex Edwards, she backed herself. She used her legs and she stayed up high. And Hutt have their 6th goal. It's 1-1.
But somehow Hutt still managed to keep the ball and goalie came out and then easy pass into the goal.
Grace Troaki, she shoots again, and a good block there from Jackie Loren. She really has done pretty well in this 4th quarter, the goalkeeper for Hutt.
Scoreline pretty tidy.
So, ball comes down, the post up. Oh, it just ricocheted. Gary was unsuccessful. She was looking to try and get her third. This is possibly the last attacking opportunity of the match for the Hutt Heat, the Hutt woman. Pretty heavy foul. And that was Weir that's been sent in, and that's a good goal. And that is Evie Mills. So she has her 2nd, cap number 9. 16-7. They might win the 4th quarter here.
It's the small victory.
11 seconds left in the match. 16-7 is the score. One attacking opportunity. It's a ball under. Which is a bit annoying.
And now it won't start again.
And now it won't start again. So an error there by the duty team. It's a little bit annoying for all involved. So that's full time here at Huia Pool in the 23 points date last night. But that time there, you got the sense that, you know, having to play, there's a bit of fatigue in the system.
Yeah, especially after scoring 23 goals, a lot of those would have been from swimming up the pool on counter-attack.
No, exactly. Sam's going to go off and try and get some caffeine hit. He's still trying to wake up. These teenagers these days, they don't know what hard work is. So many thanks to Sam, who'll be joining us in half an hour again. Game, which kicks off at 10 o'clock. We'll probably have the lineups probably at 5 to 10. So join us again on Huddy Sports in roughly about half an hour's time. I'm Brad Hudson.